Hey guys, what is up? RedPandaMining here. How you guys all doing? Hope you're all doing really well and have a really good day. In this video, I want to review this mineshop.eu MineBox 6. And this is a server case where it has very large spacing between the PCIe slots. So this is great for larger GPUs, and this is what I want to try today in this video. So I have a few different GPUs that I want to put in here, but ultimately I want to eventually put in 3070 Ti's, which I got 12 of them in this MineBox case, which is great and all, but I do have an issue with one of them having a bit of a higher temperature, and a few others as well. But on a hot day, sometimes this goes up to above 70 degrees Celsius. And as well, you guys know 3070 Ti's are natively LHR. And for me, when I'm testing LHR software, I have seen issues where I have 12 of these in one rig, right? Like this. And it has a hard time processing LHR, which is a B250 chipset motherboard with a G3900 CPU. So I have a feeling the bottleneck there is the CPU. So it's not against the Mystic mining case, but I'm gonna say it's because of the 3070 Ti's that the software is trying to unlock, and there's a lot of processing going on. And so I want to have 6 of these 3070 Ti's in this MineBox 6, okay? So 6 PCIe slots, which will be just perfect, okay? And there are 6 different PCIe strands here, and actually each of these strands has 3 8-pins. Now that is something I'm a little bit wary about, because I did measure, or I did compare with a parallel miner. This is a 16 gauge cable, and I thought this looked like it was 16 gauge, but no, it's actually 18 gauge. All right, so you can see the difference in thickness here amongst the parallel miner cable here, okay? So you can see that this 2400 watt power supply is 18 gauge, and this parallel miner cable is 16 gauge. I don't know if you can tell on the video, but I can see that this parallel miner 16 gauge cable is a little bit thicker than the 18 gauge cable here coming from the power supply. But if you were to put 3090s in here, they're gonna be mining at about 300 watts anyway, and so 300 watts is gonna be okay on a single strand like this, okay? It will be okay. But if you're gonna be mining 450 watts, which is stock, which I would not advise to do, it could burn. I'm just trying to be mindful of that, just so you guys know, because the thickness of the gauge of the power cables actually means a lot in terms of mining, how much power capacity that you need, and how much watts you're gonna be drawing. Okay, anyways, so there's 6 of these strands, which is great for 6 GPUs. Now I just wanna see how the spacing is. I'm gonna go grab a couple GPUs. Be right back. All right, so we're gonna test fit a GPU. This is an RTX 3080 non-LHR, and there we go. This one has 3 8-pins, you guys can see. So there's the spacing. This is a really large RTX 3080. This is a MSI Trio. Okay, you guys can see how much spacing you have left between the fans. And looking at the other PCIe slot, you guys can see there is still extra room here. So good enough for a little bit of airflow to go through the GPUs. You know what? Let me grab another RTX 3080. I'm gonna put it right here. Be right back. Okay, there we go. So look at that, 2 3080s, and yeah, the spacing is, yeah, it's pretty good. There's still enough room here for have some airflow going through the GPUs. And as you guys know, a server case like this, when you have the lid on, all the air is going to be passing through from this side and then out the back. Actually, let me just see how the fans are orientated here. Oh no, sorry, it's going to be the other way. Okay, so it's going to draw the air from here, it's going to go through the GPUs, and it's going to go out this way, because that's how the mineshop.eu fans are on this way. We could probably flip them if we wanted, just to see what the temperature difference is, but I've had different orientations of fans before. Like the Octominer ones that I have, they're actually going through the GPUs, and it's pretty good. But then I have the Mystic Mining.us case where it is pulling the fan, the air out this way. So that seems to be generally okay for all of the GPUs except for one, as I showed you guys earlier. They do have a version 2.0 on their website. I actually just saw on mysticmining.us, so you guys can go check that out. But anyways, you guys can see I took the lid off because I'm gonna place 6 of these into the mineshop.eu case. And yeah, I'm excited to do that. So you know what? Let me do that right now. And I just wanna see how it performs with these fans orientated like this. And we'll see the hash rate and also the power consumption at the wall. That's what I want to see as well. Okay, my friends. All right, so I will see you in 1 sec. I'm going to put 6 of these in the mineshop.eu case. Be right back. Okay, there you guys go. I got the cards in and it's just booting into HiveOS. I did have an issue though. The original HiveOS, the installation on the M-SATA SSD, it is an older version, and so it needs a latest driver update, and so it is doing it right now. Type in NVIDIA-driver-update, and it didn't see the cards. Like, it showed 6 3070 Ti's, but it said the GPUs could not be recognized, so I'm just doing that update. Anyways, guys, here are the 3070 Ti's. Look at the spacing in between the GPUs. That looks pretty good. And there's a lot of airflow coming out of the 120mm fans out in the front here. Okay, so all the air is blowing out this way, and then the cool air would be drawn through the back here once I put on the lid. So let's do that right now. Actually, I wanted to show you guys, I did have a little issue. It's not really an issue, but you can see I have, it's just a little bit higher as the power cables, the PCIe cables are, yeah, you guys can see. But if I just push down a little bit, it will close. Okay, so I just have to put in the 3 screws on the MineBox 6 here, and it will be okay. It'll be just fine. Yeah, it's a little bit of a bump right here because of the PCIe cables are just a little bit higher, but I tried to do a bit of cable management, as you guys can see, and try to get a little bit creative in trying to bend the PCIe cables in top of the GPUs. But yeah, that is all well and good. All right, so this is still installing the driver. I will be right back and we will get it mining Ethereum, and I'll show you the power consumption. Okay, it's mining Ethereum, and it's been doing it for a little while now. We're using T-Rex Miner, and you can see the LHR 74. This is just default. I haven't added any extra batch file commands for T-Rex Miner. And here is my overclock settings that I'm using in HiveOS. And you guys can see generally how much power we're using in the software. And then at the wall, it's showing about almost 14, oh, it's jumping around 14, 45, 65 watts. Yeah, it is fluctuating every now and then. I think T-Rex Miner is still auto-tuning, but that is, in terms of efficiency for mining Ethereum on this 3070 Ti's, it's not the best. As you guys saw, that I just made that A2000 rig, and those are really, really efficient. But the purpose of 3070 Ti's, in my opinion, is that they will be good on mining other algorithms, just not Ethereum. For, I guess, Ethereum for the next couple months into next year, right? Maybe June or September. And then after that, I will move these 3070 Ti's to mining like Raven coin or whatever the next, you know, profitable coin is gonna be. We'll see. And yeah, look at that. Temperatures is what another thing I'm trying to figure out is around they're all under 60 degrees. So that's amazing. I have the fans set at auto right now. So they are, yeah, it looks like they're hovering around 60 fan. All right, so that's pretty good. Guys, there's the MineBox 6, just a little review of this server case. And yeah, you guys know I have a bunch of these actually in my barn as well, and those have been running just great, just perfect now. I've been having them for more than a year, And yeah, I love this one because of the spacing for the GPUs. It's the largest spacing I've ever seen on a server case so far. So that's pretty good. Thank you to mineshop.eu. Guntis, thank you so much for sending this to me, my friend. You are awesome, guys. Go check out mineshop.eu. I'll have a link down below. Also, check out Guntis Vitolins. He is a OG in the crypto mining space. He's been making YouTube videos since like 2013, and I've learned a lot from him, and I'm sure a lot of you guys have learned from him as well. Okay, so thank you guys for watching. Let me know your thoughts of everything, and yeah, if you think this is a great server case or not, let me know down below. Let me know your reasons. But yeah, it's working great for the 3070 Ti's. Okay, I'll see you all in the next one. Have a good one, and peace out.